The CDC says the mining and oil and gas industry sees some of the highest rates of suicide compared to other American industries, and agriculture is not that far behind. So with September being National Suicide Awareness Month, KLBK's Elizabeth Fitz talked with a few West Texans who work in those sectors. And Elizabeth, they're being quite honest with you when it comes to mental health, right?
Yeah, Matt, blue-collar workers are dealing with long shifts away from their families, and I mean gone for weeks or months at a time, especially for people who work in the oil industry. Farmers dealing with droughts, and at the end of the day, some people cope with alcohol and others cope with faith, therapy, and advocacy.
The drought this year has completely decimated what this region would normally produce in a normal year.
Filmmaker Garrett Forbes is following a Terry County cotton farmer and shining a light on mental health.
Clay has had to fail almost 90% of his entire crops, and we're seeing that throughout the entire region. And, to put that in context, this region is the third largest cotton producer in the entire world. When you go out into a field and you're forced to throw seed into it, and you're forced to throw irrigation into it, and you're forced to throw all of these resources into it, and it's going to fail, but you have to do so in order to be protected by insurance. It's just like signing up to get kicked in the teeth.
And then they have to go home, cook dinner, tuck their kids into bed,
and hopefully not pass that stress on to them, because that's your livelihood that provides the roof over their head.
As a blue-collar worker in the oil industry, Ricky Cario knows all about the intense pressure.
You got to balance home life the best you can with work, and it's tough in the oil industry because you put in a lot of hours, but the money's great. But you can't take money with you after you're dead.
And by sharing their stories, they hope to let other industry workers know that there is help out there.
If you think you need counseling, a therapist, psychiatrist, seek that. When you're off from work, exercise. Eat right, fruits and veggies, exercise to better your mind, better your body. Go to church and get closer to God, because God gets you through a lot of stuff.
If you or someone you know in the ag industry are struggling with mental health, call the Farm Aid hotline at 1-800-327-6243. We'll have some additional resources on our website, everythinglubbock.com, a bit later.